Well, now after having the SENA 50C for a little while, I would say I definitely don't use it as much as I thought I was going to in the beginning. Not because it doesn't work well, just because I like the quality a little better of my 360 camera and the GoPro. And the editing software works pretty well. It's not really that hard to put sound to the video. It's just very intimidating at first, and the SENA 50C is a good alternative for somebody who just doesn't want to learn or deal with all that stuff. They just want to have a nice, easy ride and talk while they're out there and share it with their friends. It is a good alternate source of video. It's a good point of view. But honestly, the 360 camera can get pretty much the same point of view. And I think the quality is just about as good, especially when you're just looking straight out of the eye on the 360 camera. Sometimes you get some weird stitching effects to the side of the 360 camera, but for the most part, the software does a pretty good job of taking that out. This is the windiest part of the ride up on this hill, so you can kind of see what it sounds like in the wind. I don't think the wind affects it that bad, really. I think that the audio, like I said, is the shining point. From the first video, that was my first impression that the audio was really good. I still think audio is the best part of the whole thing. I let some of my friends watch the footage and compare it to the GoPro and the Insta360. Pretty much the consensus is those are always favored over this camera. I think it's just too jerky with me having to move my head to scan and stay safe on the road. I usually drive on the freeway, so I'm usually going pretty fast. Most of the YouTube channels that I like the best, they're not really going 70, 80 miles per hour down the road talking to me while they're vlogging. I mean, they're usually chilling, riding around at a moderate pace, talking with us. This is perfectly capable of recording good audio at 70 or 80. I mean, right now I'm going 80 miles an hour, and I'm sure I'll play it back, but I bet you can hear me just fine. Now I'm going 75. When I come back down into the valley, I should have a little less wind. I have the stock Road Glide windshield on right now. Usually I have a 12-inch Clockworks touring windshield. So really right now the video is going to be more windy than it usually is. It's about as bad as it's going to get. See what happens when I open the helmet. Okay, that's with the helmet open. Alright, back to closed. I'm gonna have to read about that little beeping noise. I don't know if it's because the battery's going dead or if it's just reminding you, hey, you're still recording. I mean, you can sit there and record 5.7K video or whatever it is for hours and just waste a bunch of space for no reason if you forget. There's been plenty of times when I forgot to turn it off. There's also been plenty of times when I forgot I turned it off and I thought it was turned back on when I wanted to record something. Sometimes I just turn it off and turn it back on just so I have more manageable clip sizes. I don't have to go through as much footage to find the talking points that I want.